Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Street. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Playoff game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. To throw, it's Stockton. He's got his man in the open field. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Dogs, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield, and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Handed off. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. To throw, it's Klubnik. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense comes up on first down with new life thanks to that holding penalty on third down. Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Tigers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Quick throw. The catch is made. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Looking to throw again. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking for his back. And they get the completion. Touchdown, Tigers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Handoff to the back.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to... When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Direct snap to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Tigers moving quickly down the field here. Here's the handoff with 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. And the hit just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the defense wraps him up.
Chris, I'm a little bit surprised they decided to run the football. Did not fool the defense or catch them off guard. And now we've got a critical decision coming up here on fourth down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Branch. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They're just able to stop him, and that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football. It's a great spot to start this drive. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Extending the play now. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to scramble. The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field. So let's check this out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. And they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And is intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Well, your best player is going to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Down the middle, it's Williams. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Gets laid on the out route. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
With the catch, it's Davidson. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Clemson. Way too much speed on that play.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, it takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Got to beat him after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back to pass. It's Stockton. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And they'll get him down that time. Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Now it's 2nd down here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Getting set. Here's second down. A quick throw out left, complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Dogs pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Quick throw over the middle. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
As the first down is still going. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack it.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. We start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the mark. The Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. First down, looking to throw the football. He dumps it off to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackle block. 1st down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Stockton. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36. They move it with 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. No huddle now for the offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Out past the 30.
They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Timeout is called. Talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, try to get 3 before halftime. After making his first attempt, they'll try again from 41 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Gets off a square kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors for our halftime update. Dogs will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
First play of the drive now from the 25. pass. It's Klubnik. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. When he didn't get there, the defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. And they've got the returner corralled. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. They trap him for a sack.
Of course, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. He could go. And that's a solid return after the interception. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Breaking tackles. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's a quick grab, and he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
After the PAT, the lead is 20. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Stockton. The short completion of the tight end. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down. The Bulldogs will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's brought down out at the 46. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. open downfield. They make the stop, and it's a big play for 31. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Physical run earns the first down. Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll hand it off. The end zone has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air. It's Klubnik. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Moves out of the pocket. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into the tight window. It's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Dogs come to the line and a hurry up. Here's the handoff. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
And in first down, they go right back to him. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Stockton. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Running through the tackle. Slides to avoid the big hit. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Shotgun formation. Here's the inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here's the second down play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
using his legs. It's Frazier. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player. But he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He keeps it on the design run. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. The Bulldogs come to the line with 1st and goal. Design quarterback run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. 2nd down and goal upcoming. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They'll run it here. Tackle made after just a short game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. To throw, it's Klubnik. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move. And the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
Protection looked good. The timing between the quarterback and the receiver looked pretty good. Ball was put right where the receiver should be able to make that catch. Just unable to hold on.
Back to throw again. On the move now. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
It's a shovel pass. Caught. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense right in the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense really clicking. It's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
Man, that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, the right, outside, inside. Also, ability to get downfield and make a catch. You can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
PAT gives him a 1-point lead here in the fourth. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Klubnik. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? The running back here on a direct snap. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Davidson. He's in the clear at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. They jump on top here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He'll run it into the end zone for the two-point try to build the lead to 7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Branch. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Downfield. It's Stockton. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. It's a strong stiff arm. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. And the Bulldogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision. Picks up some big yards for that first down.
Make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big game, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
It's a sack. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. That sack makes it second down and forever. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
chewing clock with the running game.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Now head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Dropping back, it's Klubnik. The freshman brings him down quickly. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Hands off to the left. Not much on that play, brought down short. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And the wideout goes in motion. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? They get him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.